What's good YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Lars and Conditioning. So you want to overhead press 135 pounds. These are 5 tips that you have to use in order to get there. Alright, the very first thing you need to do is you need to train your OHP first before your bench work. Because if you do your bench work first, you're going to tire your shoulders and your triceps before you even get to your OHP. Meaning you're going to have less energy available to actually do the work that you need to do. So you need to prioritize what you want to have the biggest focus on. If your main focus is to get a bigger OHP right here and right now, the best way to do it is that you put it first in your training, where you're going to have the most energy and the most focus. If you're going to burn out your chest and shoulders and triceps with like 10 sets of bench press variations before you do OHP, you're going to be extremely tired by the time you get to it. So you need to prioritize it and put it first. If you bench or do any sort of pressing twice a week, it will most definitely help tremendously if you just one of those times put your OHP first in one day and then fill up with bench work, and then the other day you can have your bench first and then do OHP after. It will help tremendously if you do it like this. Tip number 2, you just need to do it more often. Simply because the more often you can do something, the quicker you're going to get better at it. If you play guitar just once a week, your ability to get better at it is a lot lower compared to if you do it like once or 2 times or 3 times per week instead of just 1 time. With OHP, if you do it only 1 time a week, if you up it to 2 times a week, you're going to get better. You're going to get more touches, and the more you can get these touches, the quicker you're going to have this skill of the movement, and you're going to have the ability to progressive overload quicker. OHP is a very stubborn movement, as you may have experienced when it comes to adding weight. You can be fine, and then you add a few pounds, and then all of a sudden it feels like the weight of the world is on top of your shoulders. So you need to train it more often. Your body needs the ability and the chance to adapt to the movement, and you can adapt quicker the more often you can do it and recover from the training. The third tip, you need to train your lockout strength. What is your lockout strength in the first place? Your ability is to lock out, is basically to extend your arm fully. If you struggle, which you probably will, with the ability to lock out the weight, that is something that you need to focus on quite a lot. And one of the best movements that you can do for this is a very easy but simple movement. Tricep push down with a straight bar. It will train your lockout strength better than most things can actually do. Some of the science-based lifters may call it B-tier movement. However, when we talk about getting stronger and having focus on your lockout strength, it is an S+ tier without a shadow of a doubt. Tip number 4, you need to train your rear delts. Rear delt flies, face pulls, whatever it might be. It can be a reverse pec deck. You just need to train your rear delts because you need to have them be stronger. The stronger your rear delts are, the better platform, so to speak, you have for your pressing movements. So when they are really strong, you're going to have better pressing platform because you're going to be more stable around your shoulders as a whole, which means you can more easily actually exert the strength that you have in your front delt specifically and your triceps, so you can actually power through these movements. So train them in the best way possible and you will. Alright, tip number 5, you need to breathe correctly. A lot of people, when they engage with the bar, they are not start sucking in the air to have a lot of oxygen within the body before they grab the bar, so you can actually put at a disadvantage if you don't do that. If you can fill up yourself with a lot of oxygen before you actually grab the bar, you're going to be stronger, you're going to have more oxygen as a whole, and when you're more stable, you can also press more. You're going to have a tighter compressed core, so this will help you exert your strength. Now the second point is, when in the movement should you breathe? If you think about it, you need to breathe with your arms fully extended, because when your arms are down here by the side, it's very difficult for you to expand your rib cage, whereas if you're up here, you have free room to expand. So this is the best time to breathe. When the bar is over your head, pause it for a second, quickly breathe in, come down, explode back up. This is the best way you can do it. Thank you for watching. Lars and Conditioning signing out. I hope you have an awesome day.